Cancer, I popped in to see what's good with you. What was your song? Yeah, you got this song by He Who Shall Not Be Named. Can't sleep, babe. Can't think, babe. Can't live, babe, without you in my life. So heavy on this. Listening, there's something about this, right? There's a lot of focus on the fact that the music or the artist is by someone that you've had a falling out with, or someone whose actions, views you don't support, someone who you feel like is disgraced in some way, or you don't agree with them, with their character, their decisions. This is somebody that you secretly like, even. Not necessarily saying this person. I'm just saying this is the energy of secretly supporting somebody and what they do, but you can't like it out loud. You can't be too loud about how you support them based off of your interactions, what you've done, what they've done, the outcome between the two of you, whatever this is. But I want to go back to the actual song. Hi, welcome, welcome. I want to go back to the actual song, to the meaning. Pick what side you're on. Someone absolutely, and heavy on this being the masculine energy. If you're the Cancer masculine, this feeling like your energy. If you're the Cancer, and when I say masculine, it doesn't have to be man or woman. This is someone who could be just showing up more in their masculine energy, more detached from their emotions at this time, okay? Which could be a lot of my Cancer women. So whoever this Cancer masculine energy is feeling this energy of I can't sleep, I can't think, I can't, live without you. I can't breathe without you. That kind of energy. And this is absolutely after flat out refusing to do whatever work it is would require to stay in connection with whoever they're missing. If you're the Cancer feminine, a masculine of whatever sign is feeling this right now, So, conflict and defeat. Let's talk about it. Was the first card that popped out for you. Conflict and defeat. So I see this man running down the stairs. Nah, that's too much for me. Can't do that. That took so much out of me. Don't want to do that again. Got to get away from here. Heavy on that energy. Meanwhile, look at the wall. First thing I heard was writings on the wall, right? So there's something about this. Whatever it is that you're planning to come to happen, thank you for subscribing. Whatever you're planning to, whatever is happening or whatever you're aware is about to happen is unpleasant to you in some way. This could have already transpired. I see in this card, look at all of these people working hand in hand, ascending, okay? Heavy on this being spiritual ascension, this being spiritual growth, someone being exhausted at the idea of having to show up, work harder, do the inner work, face themselves, grow, learn, evolve. Not only that, whoever this group is, this community is very much, I'm ascending and I reach back for the next one. I'm ascending and I reach back for the next one. Each one pulling one up. This is community. Divine support and community. That is exhausting. That's too much for me. For some of you, you knew that other people were going to be moving out, moving on. This could also be someone going away to school. I don't know why this is so loud at this time. Someone went away to school. This could be someone's child going away to college even. You knew that they were going to move on up. Moving on up. You know that they were going to move up. You know that they were going to ascend. Someone told you, they warned you, you knew this day would come. A lot of not preparing for the day, and then it came. Going back to that song, though, there's something about still liking something or someone that has already proven to be abusive toward you. Unhealthy, but even more than unhealthy, specifically abusive toward you in some way. 444 on the video as I say that. Okay? But there's also this conflict and defeat. At the bottom of the deck is the sacral chakra out here in reverse and the crown chakra out here in reverse with spiritual strength. I had no idea how deeply you were going to make me feel. I had no idea how much work it would fucking require for me to ascend, to go with y'all, to move on with y'all. I cannot. This is exhausting. This is too much for me. I do not feel worthy of this new beginning that you are telling me that I'm allowed to have or I'm supposed to have. I do not feel ready. Someone is really overthinking. You know, did I put in enough time? I don't feel like I put in enough time. I didn't feel like I worked hard enough. I don't feel like I loved you hard enough. I feel like I've missed out on so much. You know, when the truth of the matter is that it's time to make peace with whatever mistakes were made. Forgive yourself, you know, give yourself some grace. But literally, you have every day that you get up, you know, every day that the divine wakes you up is a new day for you to start over, for you to work on something, for you to be better than you were yesterday. Someone is prolonging their new beginning and suffering for it. Back of the line, go back to the line. I feel like you was next up and had an opportunity to be next up, and you know, yo, I don't know what the fuck this is or why, you know, there's something about someone like being in the bookings. Damn, girl, you are fine, Grace. You got that round and round. Anyway. Something about like someone being in the bookings. Again, this could be like spiritually, energetically, but like someone being in the bookings or someone being under judgment, someone being temporarily like in confinement or being detained in some way for their behavior, for their decisions. And when you go sit in front of the judge or you go sit in front of the you know, the cop who's in charge of transport to get your ass to go to go see the judge, you give them the attitude. They take your paperwork and put it back at the bottom of the pile. They don't like your tone. You thought you wouldn't have you on that. I thought I was next up. Seeing other people too. There's something about this. Seeing other people be blessed or level up and having to watch when it's my turn. Again, this does not have to be you. For a lot of you, it is you. But for some of you, this is someone that you were dealing with. Shout out to my Cancer feminines, man, because I see somebody having put you through all of it. And the way that you maintain your grace and your beauty, you continue to put yourself together. You continue to stay in high spirits. I could see you. You know, and I feel like a masculine that, you know, have you on that, you know, laugh now, cry later. Well, you know, it's later and someone's crying. The masculine energy. Meanwhile, I feel like I have to say, like, you know, you can only do what you know at the time. Someone, like, didn't have the awareness about their womb. Like, I just feel like there's something of this, a lot of sacral chakra issues, a lot of womb healing that needs to transpire at this time, that needs to take place at this time. You need to focus on it. You know, I just feel like, you know, someone is like, this could be someone whose kid is only a year or 2 years old and still haven't healed your womb. Or your kid is like 20 years old and you still haven't healed your womb. I also just feel like there's a new opportunity that's coming for money and it is prolonged. When am I next up? Again, this is paperwork. Someone has filed a complaint. Someone potentially got into a fucking accident. Someone is, you know, going to court in some way. This could be for back child support. This could be from some sort of settlement. But again, that accident is real loud, you know. You're pretty. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's something about this. And you just got to be mindful of how you're dealing with whoever's in charge, whoever's job it is to assist you, because someone could be prolonging your shit or helping to deny your approval. This could be for funds coming in. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to eat. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. Heavy on the big medical bills even being loud. Someone's had a major procedure recently or is about to. Not only that, shout out to those of you who have genuinely neglected taking care of yourself in some way. This could specifically be your health, but not that. It could be a lot of things. But I see someone not taking care of their health. This is like someone, let's say, not taking care of their teeth, or not taking care of their hygiene in some way, whatever this is. And now other issues have transpired, or now it's worse. Now it's at its max, and you're trying to blame this on this recent accident. Someone sees that your lack of care over time has resulted in your health being where it's at, whatever sickness you have. But there's some sort of thing that transpires, some sort of accident that happened, and you want to blame it all on this. Nah, that's not what did it. That was the icing on the cake. That was the cherry on top. You were not as resilient and prepared, or able to bounce back from this when this occurred, because you didn't take care of yourself. This, this again, whatever this is, could affect your money, or affect whether or not someone will cover something, pay for something, whether or not you're responsible for it. Said what I said. Nah, I'm not going to cover that. You're going to have to pay for it yourself, because you can't prove that this happened due to my negligence, or that I'm responsible for it legally. There's this money and legal issue going on. No, I don't have to cover that. You have to cover that. For some of you, this is in regards to child support. But someone's like, I'm not responsible for those finances. I'm responsible for helping you with the child in this area, XYZ. But I'm not responsible for your finances, or helping you pay your bills, or whether or not you eat, or get your whatever you got to get done. That's for some of you. For others of you, someone wronged you in some way, or there's an accident in some way. Someone got to pay you. There's some sort of negligence, or you got sick, and whatever you're trying to convince people that whatever happened to you, or whatever you're recovering from, is directly related to someone else's negligence, or related to some sort of specific incident. This could be like being in fucking court and being like, pain and suffering. I want more money for pain and suffering. The anxiety, the stress, the mental issues that this situation caused me. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Being with this person, caused me. Meanwhile, you've been struggling with mental health for a really long time. And your history proves itself, or someone can prove it. Someone can pull it out. Listen, you be careful being ugly to me. Okay? The way your ass won't fuck around, won't sleep for a week, because you're going to disrespect and offend my fucking spirits. Be easy. Be thinking it's me and it's not me. Don't disrespect me, love. Fuck around and play yourself. Like you want attention? You'll get it. Don't create unnecessary obstacles for yourself. Take better care of yourself. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If this hit and it's your sign to come book your personal reading, you know the vibes. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. Let's do it. Come book your session at thebigbodyhighpriestess.me. If you want to send me a love donation, I appreciate it. That information is in the description box below as well. Y'all have a good night. Damn, she got them cow milkers. I'm not trying to disrespect you. Yes, you are. Don't cop a plea now. You be careful, okay? You be careful.